Imaginary friends. Everyone has them, right? I like to believe that most kids have had imaginary friends in the past or still do till this day, so I don't feel lonely about it. And for the people who've never had imaginary friends, be grateful you actually had friends because we didn't. Anyway, you may be wondering why I'd even be talking about imaginary friends for entertainment purposes on the internet. And you know what? I don't even know. Just kidding. It's because I've had way more than the normal amount of imaginary friends one kid should probably be having. It's like how you'd think little girls would be playing with Barbie dolls all cutesy and having them go to school and making friends, when their dolls are actually living in World War II, pregnant by themselves with no house, no money, no friends or family there to support them. You'd expect me to say I had a few little tiny imaginary friends here and there growing up, while I had a whole entire family, civilization, or a whole separate universe, if you will, of imaginary friends. I had imaginary sisters. I had imaginary cousins. I had an imaginary dog. I literally replaced my biological parents with the terrifying grade 3 public school playground heir. Even moved out to live a new life in a new imaginary house instead of actually living with my family. Back then, I had a whole different lifestyle, whole new bloodline and all. Nighttime was when the teachers kicked you off the portable steps for blocking the doors. That almost felt like our young selves were being evicted out of our own houses. Babies were able to drive and drove better than the actual adults in this generation could ever do in their life. Let's not even talk about the ventriloquism attempts to pretend that your imaginary sister did actually see that the teacher answered their own question on the board wrong. This was our young selves' life, and this is what we dealt with through school. It wasn't a phase, Mom, that my imaginary boyfriend Larry lived in the basement of the basement and that he crawled through an imaginary door that was in my floor and died from COVID as an excuse of me growing out of it. This was just our lives. Our parents make it seem like our imaginary friends were only just a spark of our creative minds when we were children. Well, actually, my imaginary pug Barkus and my Aunt Sophie with her toddler son Jack that actually could drive and probably made more yards than you'll ever make in your whole entire life were actually the ones who raised us, not you. Can I have some cookies now? Thank you for listening to this story time. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, and leave a like down below. I will not be posting for the next little while since school is in fact starting in 2 days, so I need to adjust to it to get used to the routine since I am going to a new school. I hope this is a good quote-unquote last video for the next little while, but regardless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!